Hey, okay. So I'm at YogaPod. Thank you, YogaPod, for letting me use your beautiful studio. And this phone is literally on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So I hope it doesn't crash. But so listen, so here's something I wanted to talk about that's near and dear to my heart, and that's form. I'm gonna be talking about it a lot more on this page. And keep in mind, when it comes to yoga and we're talking about yoga form and all that stuff, just because somebody has a little bit of different idea about form than I do, it doesn't mean that I'm right and they're wrong, or they're right and I'm wrong, all right? It's just, everybody thinks of it a little bit differently, but what I do know is fundamentally, we really need to be plugged in and really protect the shoulder girdle. And I see this wrong in yoga all the time. And I never encourage people, instructors especially, to demonstrate improper form. But I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna break my own rules. So check this out, let me get my hair going here. Hello, you're gonna put your hair up with me. Okay, cool. So what we wanna focus on here with a downward dog is a lot of people put emphasis on the hamstrings, right? Well, a downward dog is, have you seen that Aflac commercial? Aflac. It's like, liberate your spine. That's really what a downward dog is about, but I'm not gonna dare say that. So a downward dog is really about finding length and space in the spine, and the hamstrings are a fantastic benefit of that. But really it is just finding the length spine first. If you bend your knees, bend your knees. So I'll see people really trying to press through their heels to try to straighten out their knees, and their back is just sinking. I'm like, okay, that's not the purpose, keep lifted. So let me show you real quick what I see a lot of times in classes, and something I used to do all the time, and I thought I was rocking it. Watch this. Okay, hope you can see me okay. So, downward dog. I might have to scoot back a little bit. So you're thinking belly button to upper thighs, right? Not sticking the butt up in the air, finding length in the spine, and I see people sinking into it with their shoulders like this all the time. Not pressing the knees back if they can, they're just finding the sinking. That's what they're finding. Now look at my shoulders here. Oh God, hope y'all can see this. Yeah, I think y'all can. So look at the shoulders. The shoulders are coming up towards the back of my head, and it's creating this tension in my upper back here. Well, you have 108 energy points on the back of the heart, and when we do that, we're just scrunching them, not to mention the instability that we're putting in our shoulders, So, here's something to think about. Really set your shoulders up properly and try to find length from east to west in the upper back. What do I mean by that? Watch again. Sinking into the warrior two, excuse me. I do know a little bit about yoga. I know this is not a warrior two. Sinking into the downward dog. So what you want to do is you want to kind of pull out of it a little bit and almost slightly forward rotate the shoulders so you can create this beautiful length from east to west. And I cue it finding length from east to west in the shoulders. I also cue it broad upper shoulders. Another cue is hollowing out the armpit. And so you'll find that as soon as people start to do that, there we go. They are set up in the shoulders much better, all right? And they're gonna be set up for success in order to do a jump through or go into the next asana. So, simple little tip, but it can save your shoulders a bundle. And I will tell you that I had major shoulder, neck, and hand issues for years until I made that change with the upper back, until I made another change with my hands. I was just loosely gripping the ground with my hands, all like dainty like I was playing the piano. But you gotta be firm. Fingers are forward, fingers are spread, and it's like you're gripping, right? You're just gripping the ground. So really make that commitment to grip on the ground as well. I don't want this to be too long, all right? So if you have any other little pointers that you wanna add down below, please do. I could go on all day. I seriously could do an entire day workshop on downward dog, but we don't have time for that. So just make sure that you and your classes are setting up properly in the shoulders so you're not sinking in, and you'll see people throwing their chest down into that downward dog. They're here. Let's see, we got the chaturanga going on, up dog, downward dog, and they're just hitting it hard. And it is just a flow back into it. All right, guys. So any questions, post below. I was thinking next week I've got a really cool little tip on the side plank. Something that completely changed my side plank, and it's a tiny little minute movement in the arm, and I want to show that to you. All right, guys, take care. Bye.